how are prices determined at your scrapyard? So I wanted to talk about a few different factors and show you this beautiful map that I drew freehand. So if you can tell, it's a picture of the United States. Of course, we have our neighbors to the north up here in Canada, and a lot of this applies to them as well. Now, prices are determined not only by supply and demand, but they're also determined by things like fuel costs, what's going on in the world. And let me just give you a brief idea. So let's say you live here in the center of the country, right? That's where you live. And you want to be able to sell your steel somewhere. Well, where are the different mills going to be at? Well, there's some out in Pittsburgh, there's some down in Georgia, there's some over in Mississippi, there's some all over the place. So if you're here, right, you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you want to be able to sell steel, well, it's not going to really make sense for you to sell it all the way to the West Coast, where they have the best prices. Well, why? Because you got to go through all of these different states to get there, and you're going to have transportation problems. So now, what does that do? Maybe there's a steel mill here, a steel mill here, and a steel mill here. Now it kind of limits you on where you're going to go. So you can only go to option A, B, or C. Well,